Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we will be making upside down pineapple cake, but in a form of cupcake. So here are a few ingredients that I will be using: a sprayed up cupcake pan, whipped cream, or you can use whatever frosting you like, the box of cake mix, pineapples in a tidbit form, 4 eggs, brown sugar, and 1 stick of butter. And of course, I'm adding a package of vanilla pudding. Is your choice. Even though I'm adding a few more things to my cake mix, what you can do is just follow the directions on the back. Or if you have any secret ingredients you would like to put in yours, then you may do so. So here is one of my ingredients that I always add to my cake mix. Like I said, you can always follow the directions on the back, but this does make the cake more moist and more tender. And not only do I add a pack of pudding to my cake mix, I always add an extra egg. On the back of the cake mix box, it does say add 3 eggs, but I always like to add an extra egg or 2. So once again, just follow the directions on the back and everything should be fine. So instead of using the 1/2 cup of oil, I will be using a 1/2 cup of butter, and I have 2 sticks of half butter. I don't know why it came like that, but 1/4 and 1/4 is 1/8. 8 tablespoons make a 1/2 cup of oil or whatever you're going to use. And I'm also adding just a little notch of vanilla extract in mine. You don't have to do this, but I just like to play around with my food and stuff like that. And also, what I'm going to do is melt my butter. I put it in the microwave for about 15 seconds. I did not melt it all the way because I do not want to cook my egg. But what I did do is pour my butter on the side instead of on top of the egg. If you put it on top of the eggs, then it will get kind of scrambled. You don't want no scrambled eggs. I've been doing this for a long time, so I kind of know what I'm doing. And for the liquids, I'm going to add all the pineapple juice from my can and put it in my cake mixture. So on the back of the cake mix box, it does says add 1 cup of water, but I like to use milk. So I poured all of my pineapple juice in a cup. It was not filled to 1 cup, so I poured the rest to make 1 cup with milk. And also, remember, I poured the package of pudding mix in there. And if you read the directions on the pudding mix, it always tells you to add 2 cups of cold milk. I like to put a 1/2 cup at a time and beat the batter, or you can put all 2 cups in at one time. And this is how your consistency should look. At this time, you can take some pineapple and fold it in there if you like. I didn't, but you can, and it's your choice. I strained some cherries and I strained some pineapples and put them in a separate bowl because I did not want my pineapples to turn red. At this time, I'm going to spray my cupcake pan with the butter spray, or you can use whatever oil you have. So I melted some butter, not all the way, so I can brush my pan with. I don't want to put too much butter in there because I did spray it with the butter oil. After I brush my pan with the butter, I am now going to sprinkle some brown sugar in the bottom of the pan. You can put as little as much as you want. Looked a little dry, so I just added just a few more drippings of butter in the bottom of the pan. Now for this part, you can actually get the pineapple slices and put them in there. I didn't want too many pineapples in mine, so I did get the tibbit, the pieces of pineapple in a can, and place them in there. After you put your desired amount of pineapples in the bottom, then you want to place your maraschino cherries right in the middle. Remember guys, you can always use fresh pineapple slices and also fresh cherries. Depending on your cupcake pan, you can put in 1 ice cream scoop to 1.5 ice cream scoop. The best measurement I can tell you for your cupcake pan is almost fill it up all the way, but you do need like that 1/4 of an inch so your cupcakes can rise. Kind of shake your pan some so that way the batter can lay flatly as possible. The rest of the batter, I did put it in a regular cake pan, but I cooked the cupcakes total for 26 minutes on 350 degrees. After I took the cupcakes out the oven, I let it cool for about 25 to 30 minutes. Make sure your cupcakes are cooled down and they should easily come out of the pan. So your cupcakes should look similar like this, and they are very moist, very dense, so that's why I added the extra egg and pudding and whatever ingredients you would like to put in your cake batter. As you can see, the cupcakes are all the way cooled down and they're not tearing apart. And you can have the cupcakes just the way it is, or you can put butter frosting on there, whatever frosting you want. I didn't have any, and also I didn't feel like making any, so I put the whipped cream on there. And note to self, the whipped cream doesn't stay long if you're having it out on the counter, but the buttercream or frosting will. But we were eating these right away, so I just decided to put the whipped cream on there, but it's your choice. And at the end, I just put the cherry on the top, and that's it, guys. This recipe was so nice, so good. I made a lot of these actually. People love them, and give me a thought and everything, what you all think, and the next thing I should cook. Thank you all for coming. Goodbye.